Hey everyone, you're here with Jack and Kirk from PickDawgz for Sunday, December 1st. Gonna be a little bit different here. Goran is traveling, so safe wishes on his travels. And let's address the elephant in the room. Absolute tragedy that happened to our founder, our friend, a guy we knew for different periods of our lives. Me and Jack didn't get to know him for that long, but at the time we got to know him of, it was just he gave me an opportunity. He gave me a chance in an industry I hadn't really broken into. So really appreciative for all he did and really gonna try to keep his legacy alive here with Pick Dawgz. You want to say a few words here, Jack?
Yeah, absolute heartbreaking to hear the early hours of Friday morning. It was for me. Look, I've been watching Mitch for 9 years minimum. As back all the way when it was Sports Chat Place. Like even before the word Pick Dawgz was around. And of course, Mitch evolved into Pick Dawgz and so on. And if it wasn't for Mitch, I would not be sat here with you today. I would not be sat with speaking to you guys at home watching. So yeah, I mean, it goes without saying, but a big respect to Mitch for everything he did for me. I'm sure you guys watching at home feel the same. Because he is at the core of all of this. He is at the core of it. Absolutely why every single one of you have clicked on this video, why I'm sat here talking with Kirk and Goran. And again, he gave me an opportunity. He saw belief in me to cap and inspired me to actually end up capping as well. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers out to his close friends and family, of course. And yeah, the key now is, we don't dwell on the past. We put one step forward, and we look to continue Pick Dawgz and not forget Mitch, but keep him in the back of our minds and keep building this legacy. And of course, that is up to you guys at home. And we know you'll stick with Pick Dawgz and so on. We've got one of the best, if not the best, community that Mitch has managed to build for us over the years. So yeah, we just keep rolling with the punches, and we won't forget him. I think that is the key.
Yeah, definitely. His legacy will live on. Jeez. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sad. It's not a great day here today, but gonna try to still give you guys some winners. It's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna do a little more rapid fire today, as it's only me and Jack. We'll still have Goran's picks over on the screen, but personally, I don't really want to talk too much today. But we already had the picks in, so we thought might as well do this for you guys. So let's kick it underway. First game here, we got Fiorentina versus Inter. I'm going to give away Goran's pick first. He has both teams to score at -161. I think Jack agrees with him in this one.
Yeah, give me both teams to score. I guess me and Goran are on the same wavelength here. I think Inter have been involved in a lot of games this season where, especially being on the road, they've conceded not a lot, but they've been conceding fairly consistently. And the way Fiorentina are playing at the moment, especially at home, just gives me faith that they score in this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a different wavelength here. I think Inter probably wins this one 1-0, and what we're getting on Inter on the money line is +100. We're not even risking more than a unit here on Inter, who's been on fire recently. Fiorentina I still don't trust them that much. They're kind of almost on that fraud list for me here in Serie A. So I'm here with Inter on the money line at +100. Next, we'll go over to Marseille versus Monaco. We're doing a little bit of a scramble today, so it'll be a little more fun. You get a little more excitement in your life.
Well, it keeps them watching, right? It stops them skipping all the way through to their leagues. It could be any moment.
Exactly, any moment. So Marseille, Monaco, I'm going to go first here. I have both teams to score and either side to win. Goran made these graphics. It should say both teams to score, no draw. But he tries to make it easier, which I think is more difficult. But I really don't see both teams keeping a clean sheet. Monaco, they probably will score on the road. Marseille, they've been scoring at home. So 2-1 either side, and we hit this plus money winner. Goran's got over 2.5. Jack's taking this a step further.
Yeah, I just see tremendous value for one extra goal in a game where I see goals already. Give me the over 3.5 here. For that difference in price, I think it's definitely worth the extra goal.
100%. I don't even know if I like Goran's juiced odds at -167. But anyways, head over to La Liga for a game. Real Madrid versus Getafe here. Real Madrid -263. Goran and I have the exact same pick in here, exact same odds. Maybe I don't even know how we got the exact same odds. That never happens. But we're both going with Madrid to bounce back here after that 2-0 loss to Liverpool in the Champions League. -1.5 at +105, Jack.
Yeah, kind of on the same wavelength here. It's just, I'm covering all bases just in case if, this game is 0-0 till like the 80th minute and Real Madrid score late, I'm still covered. But I guess it's up to you guys if you think that's worth like the 10 points in odds. Viable, both options for sure.
Definitely, definitely. Now, do we head over to the Bums versus Liverpool? I think we should. I don't
I
need
thought
to
that was
say much.
United. I thought United's the bums.
Well, I mean, both Manchesters are right now.
Okay,
Let's be
okay.
honest. Yeah, City, Liverpool, looking like they might run away with the league before Christmas, to be honest. And I don't know. I mean, this seems like a trap. Man City at some point has to turn it around, but here I have to go with Liverpool on the money line just with current form. I mean, I don't see how City come in here into Anfield and grab a point right now. So I'm with Liverpool on the money line.
Yeah, even when City were playing their best football they've ever played, they still struggled to get a win at Anfield. So, yeah, I have to take Liverpool here to take full advantage of City in really bad form at the moment, for sure.
Yeah, and Goran seems like he's taken this one a step further. He's on Liverpool and over 2.5 at +160. Next, let's head over to let's head over to Chelsea versus Villa, where we have Chelsea at home, and I have the frauds not scoring in the first half or I don't have them scoring at all. Actually, yeah, that's true. At +200. So basically, Chelsea to nil or 0-0 draw. Which, I mean, they're a fraud. You know what I think about Villa. I could see Chelsea keeping a clean sheet. This is a game they need to win to stay in par with Liverpool, Arsenal. So that's what I have here.
Yeah, I've got this one being a blowout for Chelsea, to be honest. Villa being not a great team. Ever since that Bayern win, they've just not been anywhere near that sort of level. Again, this is like, I was very tempted to take Chelsea to nil here, but it's just covering all bases, really. If Chelsea are 3-0 up in like the 80th minute and Villa score one, my -1 is still covered. So give me Chelsea -1.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Goran's got Chelsea over 5.5 shots on target at +120. So I think we're all kind of siding with Chelsea just in different ways here. Next, let's head over to Rayo versus Bilbao. I don't have the intro. I just have the picks for this one. So let's get right to it. I mean, this sets up as a 1-0 game for me anyway you play it, maybe even 0-0. Rayo, they're solid at home. I mean, they're one of the teams I like backing at home. They don't concede a lot, but they also don't score a lot. So give me under 1.5 at +170. Goran's going with Bilbao on the money line at +162. What do you have here, Jack?
Yeah, Rayo at home are definitely solid. I believe, I mean, quote me if I'm wrong here, but I think if you did bet Rayo at home every single game this season, you'd definitely be up. I don't know how many units, but you should be. That's just me thinking of it mentally because they haven't been a favourite in many games this season. Bilbao, the way they've been playing this season, they're playing to not lose rather than to win, which is exactly why I'm taking the draw here. I think these two teams just even themselves out. 1-1, 0-0. I think, honestly, 0-0 is more likely in this case, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I honestly would be surprised if Bilbao picked up all 3 points here. So I don't mind that pick at all. Next, since I'm just going to be honest, my background or the organization of this is I haven't done graphics in so long. It's all over the place. So let's head to Serie A. Let's go to Parma versus Lazio. This could be an interesting one. Lazio favored shortly on the road here at -115. What do you have here, Jack?
Yeah, give me Lazio. I think this is going to be a spot where once the lineups are out, you may see worse odds for Lazio, i.e. being like -130, -140, -150. There's a few question marks around their lineup. But as of right now, sitting here today, if I had to guess, it's Lazio for me. I know you're probably on the other side here. It's probably a big letdown spot for Lazio, but the way they're playing this price, I just have to take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is my favorite bet of the day. Goran's with you. It looks like Lazio money line. I'm here on Parma or draw. Honestly, this game is just a lean for me. Lazio is in good form, but Parma has been able to show some stuff this season. So it's just I want to be covering 2 of the 3 bases in here. It's not like a trap game. I don't mind Lazio on the money line, but it's a lean to Parma or draw for me. Let's do a game here in the Bundesliga. Why don't we? We got Mainz versus Hoffenheim here. Mainz plus 110 favorites at home. What do you have here, Jack?
Give me Mainz to win to 0. I think this is a game where Mainz, okay, they haven't been the best defensive team this season, but Hoffenheim, they've kind of been all over the place going forward. And I feel like this is just a really good price to take. I'm not going to be upset if it loses. This is like a pick where I just stick half a unit on, or maybe put it in like a long shot parlay or something like that. But I see value in this one. Give me Mainz to win to 0 here.
Yeah, I mean, Hoffenheim's usually a team that scores a lot of goals, but this season, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, they scored 4 against Leipzig, then didn't score against I don't even remember.
A team worse than Leipzig, let's just say that.
Oh my god, it's killing me. Who did they not? Midgel? No, I don't even know. But anyways,
wakey.
Yeah, time to wake up, Kirk. Time to take my medicine, probably more than likely. I'm here just with Mainz on the money line. They're rolling right now. Coming off an away win, coming off a home win before the international break. They're looking like a team that wants to not contend for relegation late in the season and actually ensure their safety. So I'm here with Mainz on the money line. Goran's on the over 2.5 here. Next, we're off to Ligue 1. Montpellier versus Lille. Montpellier plus 340 favorites at home. So Lille's probably the favorite here, or they are the favorite here. I'm going to go here with Montpellier or draw. I kind of do not mind your pick here, Jack, after seeing it. But, yeah, so you think Montpellier is going to score early as well? I think they're going to score early as well. I think they're just going to be able to hold this game. Lille is a completely different team in League One comparatively to Champions League this season. I just have to say it. Like they're up for the Champions League. They're more inconsistent here. So Montpellier, they can score. So give me them on the double chance. Goran's going the other way. Shocker there. He's on Lille on the money line, and Jack has the craziest pick of the slate.
I mean, it's very rare you see me come with a pick as big as this one. Look, I'll just give you my thought process here very briefly. Montpellier is one of the road stadiums that has a really good fan base, and they make a lot of noise. And you see Montpellier have good home form across like the last 10, 15 years, which reflects that. However, I think across 90 minutes, Lille are going to be the better team. I can see them coming out of the changing rooms really slow. Montpellier get a really hot start with that home crowd, and then over time, Lille just edge their way back into the game. And I could see this one being 2-1. So with plus 725, I'm happy to just throw half a unit at Lille to win from behind.
Fair enough. I mean, can't really say anything. If it happens, good hit. That's all I gotta say. I mean,
exactly.
If I can see something like this happening, it's probably good because I like those big odds. It's not any breast double chance against the best team in Europe. So I can.
Barca the best team in Europe. I think that's debatable.
Second best, sorry.
Who have you got number 1 then? Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to.
Bayern third right now. I'll be modest. Obviously they'll finish the season as Champions League winners, but I don't need to make that argument right now. I can't even.
They got to make sure they qualify first.
I can barely speak, so that's a whole nother thing. Next, Torino, Napoli. I mean, this is an interesting one. Napoli minus 125. I feel like they need to win this game to stay within those top 6. And yeah, I mean, I think we're all kind of in agreement here. I'm not going to keep us too long in this game. I honestly didn't know. I just kind of assumed that we all have this pick. I mean, Napoli on the money line for all of us. Do your shopping here. I mean, do you want to say anything here?
No, literally do your shopping. That's if you want Napoli money line, of course. It's a bit scary when all three of us take it. I think our undisputed picks are not looking too great. I think we're like 1-3 or something like that. So, yeah, maybe this could be a spot where it's so public. Napoli just let us down. But again, it's one of these games at this price. Yes, they're on the road, but they're against Torino, who aren't great, and Napoli are looking very good. So, I just have to take it, and I'll get my hand caught in the cookie jar, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. At this price, I mean, it's too good not to pass up. Regardless, next off, let's go to La Liga. Let's go to Sociedad versus Betis. I mean, 1-0 probably if I had to guess. 1-1 max. I don't even remember my pick, but you probably know my pick at this point. When Sociedad, I almost hit that Sociedad 1-0. They scored late in that game. Anyways, this is the crazy. I'm going to start here. This is crazy. Again, this game at under 2.5 at -160. This should be -450 under 2.5. There's no way this goes 2-1. I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in shock here. Jack, what do you have here?
Yeah, I was very tempted actually to kind of follow you with your last pick with our Sociedad game and go with a 1-0 here. But I thought that let's just play it safe. Maybe it's 2-0, they score late or whatever. So give me Sociedad on the money line at home. They're solid at home. So they always have been. So if I'm getting Sociedad at home, really no matter what form they're in, they're kind of solid. So give me at this price.
Yeah, Goran thinks this is going to be a little chippier of a game here. He's got over 4.5 cards at +102. All right, I see Tottenham Fulham next, so we're going to skip that game. I mean, there's no reason to talk about that one. Anyways, we have Tottenham Fulham. Tottenham's laying -143 at home, over under 2.5. Very juiced at -227. Let's hear what you got here, Jack. Oh, let's hear what we all got here.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, it's a disaster. Can I change my pick? No, seriously. Tottenham money line. Well, what do I need to say? Fulham.
All you need to say is if I'm with you on Tottenham money line, there's got to be a reason.
I think it's either something's very wrong. It's one of those. I guess we'll have to find out. I just think Tottenham now they found their groove. Yes, they played on Thursday. I mean, they beat Roma, so okay, Roma aren't the best team in the world right now, but they're probably better than Fulham. I think that's fair to say. So, maybe later on in the game, the legs start to tire a bit because, again, Tottenham have a game in the week as well, which I guess is a factor in this one, but then so do Fulham. So, look, give me Tottenham on the money line at home.
Agree. On to the next game. Let's head over to Fraudville, the other Manchester game. Here we got Man U versus Everton. Man U -182 favorites. I mean, they almost lost to Bodo. As I said, that I don't care who's managing them. If Jadon Sancho is not in the lineup, they're going to lose every game. He was the best player they ever had on that team and ruined his career. He is one of my favorite players. If you didn't know. I don't know if I was the coach.
I'm about to say something that you won't like, then I'm afraid. Look, if we're talking about Jadon Sancho here, he is a good player. He is very skilled. I just do not think his skills and his traits suit the Premier League at all. If you allow him time and you allow him space to run at you and take you on 1v1, then he's going to destroy you. However, in the Premier League, you have really aggressive wing-backs who will literally go and 2-foot challenge you. And that environment is something that Sancho is not a fan of. And it costs him a lot. He's too busy thinking, the amount of times I see him stop, pass backwards, where I know if he's at Dortmund playing against Augsburg or someone, he is literally going to sprint and take his man on. That's the difference. I think that's what costs him a lot. And it's going to take time for him to adjust. I guess I'll just go straight into my pick. I'll allow you to respond, don't worry. But that's not me saying he's a bad player. I just don't think he's suited for the Premier League. It's the same with like Di Maria. Di Maria, he came to Manchester United. He absolutely destroyed the La Liga, destroyed the French League. But in the Premier League, he was useless because it's the same thing. He wants to run at people, and you can't do that in the Premier League. This game, under 2.5. This is going to be a case where Everton just want to get a point. and I don't really think United have the ability to score 3 goals, to be honest, right now. So, plus money, under 2.5. Yes, please.
Yeah, Goran's on the other side. He's at the over 2.5, which honestly doesn't shock me at all. This seems like a very Goran over here. I'm on the draw here. I see 0-0, 1-1. Maybe even in a world I see 2-2. I don't see both teams scoring twice. I mean, Man U did concede 2 to Bodo in like 30 minutes, so you never know here. But draw at plus 340 is just great value for here. What I will say about Sancho is he was tearing up anyone he faced in the end of the Champions League last season, whether it was, Real Madrid. I don't even remember who Dortmund played in that run. He was carving him up. I just don't think he's had a fair chance yet in the Prem. I do agree with you. The style doesn't suit him entirely, but we also haven't had a fair sample size in the Prem, I feel like. I mean, played 3 games, then he was sent to like Netherlands, Rotterdam, the train or something. Like, what a fucking bum Ten Hag is. God damn that dude. Ruins all my favorite players. Anyway.
I think United just ruined players, though, bro. Like the past 5 years, I spoke about Di Maria, for example. He literally looked like just your standard French league player. No
He looks
disrespect
like
to the
he's
French league.
21 back on Benfica. He's playing great.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just ridiculous. But again, you see so many big players come to the Premier League from overseas, and it just doesn't work because it is a very unique style.
Yeah, 100%. Anyways, let's head over to one of my favorite, actually, 2 teams I like betting both in the Bundesliga, Heidenheim and Frankfurt. I'm going to kick this one off since it's Bundesliga. Obviously, I have Heidenheim draw here at home. Frankfurt, I think they were lucky to get a 2-1 win against Midtjylland over the whatever the heck it's called over the week. And I don't know, I don't even think this is a homer pick. It might be a little bit of one. I just think Frankfurt on the road, especially in the Bundesliga where teams can gauge them a little bit better, have played them. I just see Heidenheim getting a point out of this at least. Goran here's on the over 2.5, which I don't mind. It's a pretty good price at minus 133. And Jack's going the other way.
I'm going the other way. Again, I like a lot of the road teams this weekend. Now, I understand completely that it's very unlikely that all of these road teams that I'm picking are going to win. But again, it's like if my life is on the line and I have to pick one of the 2 sides, mine or yours, I just have to go with Frankfurt here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe I get shot and die, but I'll have to live with it, I guess. Excuse the pun.
Excuse the pun, he says, as I don't even know what games we got left. I know we got Villarreal versus Girona, but I can't find my pick graphic for that, so I might have to just. All right.
Well, I mean, oh, there you go. Oh, we're good. I was just going to say, well, we know what Girona are in your mind.
Well, yeah. Jack, you have Villarreal here minus 1.5. I just looked at the spreadsheet. I don't know what. I don't have the pick.
I do.
I don't know why I don't have the pick. Like the next slide of this. Yeah, I have Villarreal on the money line here at minus 130, and Goran's got the over 2.5. I'm just gonna say something. Girona, they're like my favorite team to bet in La Liga to lose. So that's why I'm going with Villarreal here at a great price at home. Jack is starting to see the fraudness in this Girona team, I think, so he even took it a step further.
Yeah, just give me the extra juice with Villarreal minus 1.5. I took a minus 1.5, right?
Minus.
Or
No,
minus
you
one.
Asianed it.
I Asianed it. Well, I actually can vouch for minus 1.5. It depends what moves your needle, I guess. Are you gonna be satisfied with them winning by 2, knowing that you left some money on the table? The minus 1. It's up to you. But I genuinely I could see Villarreal winning this game like 3-0. Maybe this is a game where I take like I said before, I take Villarreal on the money line, Villarreal minus 1, Villarreal minus 1.5, Villarreal minus 2, and go from there. Yeah, I think this is a great spot for them at home. They've been playing pretty good. Girona have not, so I think it's a great spot for it.
Definitely. I mean, whenever you get a fraud against a fraud at home at minus 122 on the money line, I mean, I'm speechless here. It's like insane. Anyways, let's head to. We got 2 games left here. We got Lecce versus Juve. I assume we're probably all in. guess we're somewhat in agreement here.
Kind of. I mean, if Juve win 2-0, we're all good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I'll kick it off because you will kind of cover Goran's as well.
Yeah.
I don't see Juve winning this game 3-0. I don't see Lecce scoring. So you put those two together, it's under 2.5, right? So yeah, give me the under 2.5.
I don't like your pick here simply because of the reasons you just stated. I feel like Juve to win to nil would have better odds, and it does cover 3-0.
I guess.
Because he has Juve money line at -143. So if you add to win to nil,
But then I guess it covers a really typical 0-0 Juve, right?
that's true.
Which they were doing all the time at the start of this season.
That is true. Goran's got Juve. I don't trust Lecce at all. I think Juve bounced back after 0-0 game. Yes, they have had a lot of 0-0 games, but this is the game they can actually score and score in bunches and score a lot. So I'm taking Juve -1.5 at almost +200. I think this is just one of the best values on the slate here. I mean, Lecce is one of the worst teams in Serie A. Last game, what do we have here?
Oh, you're testing my brain now.
Nope, we've done this game. It's in the
It's somewhere.
It's this game. Lyon versus Nice. Yeah, Lyon versus Nice. Lyon is -102 favorites at home. Nice +265 draw, +265 to win. So, I mean, I feel like this is an absolute trap. I'm not gonna lie. This just seems like a trap. But let's see what we got here. Oh wow, Goran actually. Wow, I wish Goran was here to tell me his logic because this screams Goran Lyon money line, to be honest.
Yeah, this game is not looking nice for Nice. Before I speak here, because of the blunder last week, it's Lyon that are on the verge of getting relegated about 5 divisions, right? Right, so let me just speak here. Every single one of these Lyon players is going to be out of a contract in a year. Every single Lyon player needs to play their best football they've ever played in their life. Otherwise, I mean, I'm not sounding dramatic, but their career is likely to be over. Once you go into free agency and you're like a B tier player, you are kind of screwed. So every single Lyon player is going to be wanting to play the best. And I think Lyon just win for that reason. They're at home. They're going to have the home crowd in front of them because the fans know it's not the players' fault as to why they're getting relegated. So they're going to go to the stadium and cheer on the players. So give me Lyon at home.
Yeah. Goran's with Nice or draw. I can't pick a side here. I don't know if my line is correct for this. To be honest, like I triple checked it. I checked every other book. It just seems like it should be like -250 or 200.
Yeah.
But I have Nice not to score in the first half at -155. I mean, the over 2.5 is like -195, so it could be correct. But I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to check it again here.
I mean, if it is that price, I am sticking that in a parlay, 100%.
Yeah.
I know Nice had been scoring a fair amount of early goals this season, but I can't say comfortably that they've been doing it on the road. I know their home form and their home performance has been pretty good. I can't remember off the top of my head, if I'm honest, what their road form's been like, but it's certainly going to be one. If all of the stats add up for me to put this in a parlay, I'm going to take that because -155 is a steal, it feels like.
No, I agree. I mean, that's all the games. I'm going to show you a background I made. Oof, now we're in the stadium. Now we're in the stadium for a little parlay action. Impromptu parlay, Jack. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I was not prepared for this. I'm going to take, and again, you'll have to probably look up the odds yourselves because I would not be able to do the math on top of my head in American odds. Give me, let's go with Villarreal on the money line. Okay, number one. I won't take a -1.5. Give me Villarreal money line. Give me Juve money line. Give me Tottenham money line. And let's go one more. Let's stick in Lyon. Why not? Let's stick in Lyon. Give me those 4 teams.
probably pretty good odds. Probably plus like a 700-800 if I had to guess, because Lyon are near even money. Juve
Yeah.
minus like 140. Yeah, so solid. I'm gonna do Bundesliga parlay. I'm gonna go Mainz on the money line. Gonna go Omar Marmoush to score and Heidenheim on the double chance. SGP in my parlay. Um, and I'm gonna go. I guess there's no more Bundesliga, sadly. I'm gonna go
You got Mainz
with.
Frankfurt, right?
Well,
No.
Frankfurt is playing Heidenheim.
Mainz. Who have Mainz got?
Mine's Hoffenheim, so those are the
Oh
only.
yeah, you got that game.
Um,
Yeah.
and then I'll go with Liverpool on the money line. So a nice little three-legger, but four-legger, 3 games. Omar Marmoush to score, Heidenheim or draw, Liverpool money line, and Mainz money line for me. That's going to do it for today. I mean, Goran should hopefully be back soon. Graphics should hopefully be a little more concrete. I'm sorry about that, guys, but we did the best we could under the circumstances that we are under as well. Once again, we truly appreciate all your support during this time. It's a tough time for everyone. I mean, you can see the tribute video. There's about 2 grand comments. Just Mitch touched people. I never even met Mitch in person. I'm going to be completely honest, but he touched me like a family member. I mean, he always wanted the best for you, whether it came out in the nicest way or not. It was just the way Mitch did things. He ran a great business, and we're going to continue this in his honor. And guy that really motivated me, honestly. I mean, doing these videos every day with these guys, it keeps you accountable, really holds you to a good schedule too, and that's something you need in this industry. It's not a very easy industry just because there's sports on every day, whether it's holiday, whether you feel sick, there's games, you need to cover them. So I'm just very happy to be part of this family, and I appreciate you all. Jack, you want to end it on a high note for us?
Yeah. I pretty much covered everything at the start of this video. We're just gonna keep moving on. We'll move on and continue the show, and do Mitch and his family proud, because that's literally the number one thing he would have wanted. And I'm sure the community will continue to grow and evolve
Yeah.
in his honor. So yeah.
We'll be at 1 million solid followers soon. Don't you worry. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys. I don't even know if we have games Monday yet, but if we do, Jack and I might be doing those together. Maybe Goran will be back, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications for when we do drop those videos. And our best bets are over on PickDawgz Premium. Link for those are in the description. Jack and I are both on the NBA leaderboard, and we have a big slate this weekend. So I think we're both top 5 right now. So put us together, get both of our picks, and yeah, if you want soccer, if you want to bet Romanian third league rig soccer, Goran's got that for you. So thank you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Peace out.